In this video, I'm going to show you the process in which someone would moderate a review on your AutoPulse Reviews website. I'm going to start off by showing you the process in which the consumer would go through in order to write a review. A consumer would land on your web. A consumer would go to your review site and would click on this green button that says Write a Review on the right side. After they click on that button, they'll be taken into the review. There's no need for a person to sign up for an account in order to leave a review. When you choose their state, it's going to automatically populate all of the cities that are within that state. They would fill in their email address, give you a star rating. They would likely say that they would recommend this dealer to a family member or a friend. The source, you can add that they heard about this dealership through a Black Friday 2012 ad perhaps, through the sales department, and then you'd want to pick an employee. And we're going to pick Ken Johnson. Here, the customer is going to write about their experience. Then they're going to check this box and say that they agree to the terms and conditions in order for them to submit the review. And then they have the option to enter their own information, a social networking hub, any information about themselves in order to create a profile. This is all completely optional for the consumer, and if they'd like to bypass this, they can just go down to the bottom and click Submit. So now that I've clicked Submit, you can see that I have a thank you menu that came up, and it thanks me for the review, and it also gives me some additional links that I can go to in order to leave a review on, say, DealerRater or Yelp or anywhere else. And I'll show you a little bit about this information in another video, which you can find called Adding Additional Links. So now we're going to go back to the live website, and you can see that the review has not shown up yet because the review has gone into a pending queue. So as the dealer, we want to go into the administrative dashboard and go in and moderate the review. If the dealer or internet manager doesn't go into the account within 14 days after a review has been submitted, the review will go live automatically just as it is. Now, in order to moderate the review, you want to go to the navigation bar at the top and click on Moderate. Once you click on Moderate, you'll see a list of pending reviews that still need to be moderated. You can see here the review for Susan Wilson that we just did is here in the pending queue. In order to moderate this, you want to go over to the right and click on Edit. Once you click on Edit, you'll see a screen that shows the review just as Susan wrote it and just as Susan saw it. In regards to what the dealer would be responsible for, the dealer would need to go down to the Moderation panel and the Admin SEO panel and fill out this information in order to respond to this customer. We'll start by adding a review title, and we want this review title to reflect what the customer said in their review. So we know that the customer bought a 2011 Ford Focus, her name is Susan, and she's from Calabasas Hills. This review title is automatically going to create a long tail URL. So this individual post URL will be sarashotwheelsdealersreviews.com/ all of this that you see right here. You want to change this review to approved so it goes live on the site, and then add your response. Now we've completed the review and we want to go to the Admin and SEO panel and add title tags and a description. For the title tag, you want to keep it somewhat short and sweet, using nice phrases that are relevant to what you're talking about and relevant to what the review is. And you want to limit that to about 70 or 80 characters. In the description, this is what's going to be seen in Google search results if this comes up organically. So you want to limit this to about roughly 160 characters or less. And there you have it. This is probably roughly 120 or so characters, and I like to add the phone number at the end because a lot of people search online and use their smartphones, and as most of you know, when you search a smartphone and you see a phone number, most of the time you can just touch that phone number and call the dealership directly. So if somebody was interested in a used 2011 Ford Focus, they can easily just touch that number and call and see if you have one in stock. We're going to go ahead and submit this. And you can see that the data has been saved. This is the message that you'll see after you save it, and we should be able to see this live on the website. So I'm going to take this and go back to our main URL, and you can see that this is our review right here. Susan of Calabasas Hills buys 2011 Ford Focus, and I can click on the individual review. So you can see that it's an individual page that's within the review site. And that's how you moderate a review on your AutoPulse Reviews website.